So, according to my local news and according to national information, 2026 will begin. It will begin shutting down certain things for EBT. So people who have EBT are no longer allowed to go into these supermarkets and fill up their grocery carts with junk. Because that's what a lot of people on EBT do. You look at their shopping carts, they got honey buns and Swiss rolls and Fantas and Sprites and Coca-Colas and Airheads and M&Ms and Reese's Pieces and all that. Real talk, a lot of people with EBT, man, you look at their grocery cart and that's exactly what it'd be looking like. I'd be like, damn, man, what you got going on, bro? No real food. You got no real food in your cart, man. There ain't gonna be no more of that. So I think starting in 2026, I think the average household, American household, might just become a little bit healthier. They might just become a little bit healthier now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people that are on EBT, they already ain't trying to really like spend no cash money on food like that. That's why they got EBT, because they ain't really got the money to buy just groceries like that. This is one of the best things that the United States government has done since Trump has been back in office. I like this. And I like the fact that Trump people was crying and complaining, talking about Donald Trump and the Republicans are going to take away government assistance and wipe it away. And it's like, y'all are so ignorant. That's not what's happening. Goofies. What's happening is Donald Trump and the Republicans, this is why I much rather Republicans over Democrats. I don't like either one of them, ultimately, but if I had to choose the lesser of the two evils, I'm going with Republicans all day. The Republican Party and Donald Trump, what they're doing is they're cutting away people that don't deserve it, people that are taking advantage of it, people that already make too much money anyways from their jobs. They're cracking down on people who shouldn't even be on government assistance in the first place. That's what's going on. And people that don't deserve it and people that don't belong on it is getting cut off. They're getting cut off from these services because they shouldn't have been on it in the first place. That's what's actually going on here. They're not just going into Section 8 project complexes and just telling everybody to leave and skedaddle. That's not what's going on, man. They're not just coming out and just wiping EBT away. No. What they're doing is they're cracking down on people that are abusing these privileges, abusing them. There's people out here that are abusing Social Security, people out here abusing food stamps and EBT. There's people out here abusing these things. So what Donald Trump has decided to do and what the Republican Party has decided to do, you know what? We're going to start cracking down on the people that are abusing these things. We're not just going to take it away. We can't, because they can't take it away. They can't just get up. Donald Trump cannot just get up and just take all of this. No, that's not what's happening, man. People that don't deserve it, people that don't belong on it, people that are abusing it, they're the ones that are getting affected. I keep it real. I get EBT. I just got out the supermarket just a couple minutes ago. I don't buy junk food with my EBT. I buy real food. Fruits, vegetables, water. Real food. I buy food. I don't use my EBT card to go buy, junk food. Swiss rolls and all of that. And if I do, it'll be like a once or twice thing. Like, I'm not about to just go and fill my shopping cart up with junk. Like, no, man. Heck no, man. I buy salads and fruits and yogurts and waters and tea and, that's what I get. I get real food. Rice. I be buying all that type of stuff. Sushi and all that. Real food. Healthy food. And it looks like Everybody's going to have to start doing that starting 2026, and I love it. I love that. I love that people are no longer able to abuse privileges like this. I'm glad. This makes me happy. You got a lot of these people crying and complaining about it when this is a good thing. Everything that's happening right now is a good thing. Like Donald Trump was one of the best things that happened to America. Like, and I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump, man, but Donald Trump is a much better president than Joe Biden. And he would have been much, much better than Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris would have been trash just like Biden with her feminist ass. Excuse my French. Yeah, I would much rather have Donald Trump in office, man. I mean, I just prefer Republicans, period, though. So it don't even matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like the Democratic Party, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the government, period, because I don't trust them at all. But if I had to choose, you damn right, I'm going for the Republicans, because the Republicans are what they are the key to our success. Real talk. Because the Republicans don't want American people to just sit around on their ass all day and collect government assistance. The Democrats want that. Right? The Republicans don't want that. The Democrats want that. Okay? Because the Democrats will keep people poor. Poor people seem to think that the Democrats are for them. They're for poor people. They're for the poor. No, they're not. They're actually hurting the poor. See, they finessing y'all. The Democrats got people thinking, they got people, especially the African American community, but all of that's starting to change now. But for the most part, it's still like that, even though it's slowly starting to change. But the Democrats got people, especially in the hood, aka black Americans. It especially got people thinking in a certain tax bracket. Democrats got y'all thinking that they're for you, and that they're for black people, and they're for minorities, and they're for poor people. And no, they're not. What they're actually doing is keeping you poor, because they want you to be on government assistance, so that way you get comfortable. People that are on government assistance normally, maybe not all, some people don't just get content with government assistance. Some people actually use government assistance as a stepping stone. That's what you're really supposed to do. But unfortunately, most people that get on government assistance, they get content and they get comfortable with it. And they just, they kick back and say, you know what? Well, my bills are already paid, my stomach is already full, and I don't have to clock in and go to work. Well, I'm not about to do nothing. I'm about to kick back and do absolutely nothing for society and do absolutely nothing for my life, because the government is already taking care of everything. That's what the Republicans want, especially for black Americans. That's what Democrats want. But when the Republicans step in and they start taking things away, see, these are the types of things that are going to make people wake up and realize that they can't just rely on government assistance alone. You use it as a stepping stone, because that's what it is. The Republicans are the ones that are going to wake people up and show people like, yo, you need to get up off your ass and put in some work just like everybody else. So they're not going to completely take government. And there's nothing wrong with getting government assistance. I get government assistance because I actually need it. But I don't just rely on that. I go to college, I work, I do different things. I got side hustles. There's things that I do to where I don't need to just rely on government assistance. There's other avenues that I have that can help take care of me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need government assistance because I get up off my ASS. I don't just sit around all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at government assistance as a stepping stone, a tool to use for the time being until I can get off of it. That's what it is. That's how I look at it, because I'm a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Republican. I'm a Republican. You know, I'm not an actual Republican. I'm really just independent. I do my own thing. But like I said, my viewpoints are more in alignment with Republicans than Democrats. That's all I'm saying. But this is a good thing, man, because people can no longer just think they could just take advantage of things, of the system, and think they're just going to get away with it. And this is also a good thing because it's a strong possibility that the average American household will become slightly healthier due to not being able to use their food stamps on junk food. This will potentially make people a little bit healthier. So